Hi, this is Scott from the Living History School, and today we're trying out the Wonder Junior hand mill for grinding wheat and corn.
I can put the beady girl behind
Yeah, you can put it over here. There you go. So we're making chicken scratch, cracked corn. So the Wonder Mill Junior becomes equipped with two types of grinding stones. Well, actually, one's a stone, and this one that's in here right now is a metal burr. And what you do is you take off screw off this bolt here, and you could remove the metal burrs. And you got your set of metal burrs in there. So what happens is the wheat comes down through the hopper on the top, and it goes in between these things, and it grinds in there. So, and then they have a little holes in the back, and they fit onto here. Now, so I've grinded some wheat and some corn with it. I wish this part here was actually stay on by itself instead of just falling off, because what happens is it gets kind of loose sometimes. So what I'm doing is kind of doing a review of this product. I was asked to try it out. I've done another video grinding wheat before with it's a Corona hand mill. So let me get this back in here now. So that goes on there, and there's a little, that goes in there, it goes back on. Okay, so this is the set screw. This is adjust to how much tension is going to be on here. So if you want it coarse, you leave it pretty loose like that, and if you want it fine, the tighter you go. So you pour some wheat in the top here. Now, of course, when you're storing wheat and corn and such for, survival situation or just for your family use, everybody's going to need some kind of grinder if you're going to make some bread. So I got to loosen this up a little bit. You got to make sure it's attached to the table pretty well. And I'll show you. I'll move the camera around so you can look at how it attaches. It's pretty good. This product is pretty well made. It looks like an enamel coated, probably cast iron. Good workout. You don't want to go to the gym, do your bicep and your arm shoulder exercises. You can just grind some wheat. What's also nice about the Wonder Junior is you can get an apparatus or a pulley attachment, and you could hook it to, I don't know if you can see this or not, there's a pulley you can attach it to, and also you can use a cordless drill or a drill and hook it onto the end of the shaft. Let's see if I'll look through the camera here, make sure I can get that on there. So here we go. Here's the pulley attachment. You can hook it to a little electric motor, or you could hook it to a drill. Looks like a plug-in drill. And then that way, also you could probably hook a pulley to a bicycle or something, a stationary bicycle, and grind wheat. That would be a good idea. I'd like to try that, but I don't have a pulley. They didn't give you a pulley with this system. I think that's extra. And here's a picture of the bracket that goes on the bottom. That's how it attaches to the table. And then this is a close-up more of the milling stones. This is more of these stones are more of a traditional way wheat was ground. Back in the pioneer days, they had what was called the grist mill, and it was usually a big water-driven mill that drove a wheel, and then these stones would grind around and grind your wheat. And the stones back then were probably 3 or 4 feet across that would grind wheat at a grist mill. So this is like a miniature version of this. So you can put that on here. It attaches back here, and you can switch back and forth. So overall, trying this out, it seems like a pretty good product. I did have a couple of issues again with this being kind of loose. Sometimes that pops off, and then the two bolts that attach it to the table seemed like one was not quite machined as well as the other one. But overall, it's a pretty good grinder. It's a little on the expensive side, so that could be a factor too. But overall, it's built like a tank. It's pretty tough. It's almost bulletproof, probably. So thanks for joining my living history school today, and see you next time. I'm grinding.